Hello, hello. All right. So let me make sure this video is coming through. Welcome to Tech Tuesday. Running a few minutes behind. I've been able to meet and work with some amazing people today. And, sometimes you just get in that creative zone, and that's just the way it is. So what we're going to talk about today is Canva released some new features. They're super interesting. I think I have mixed feelings about them, but I'm all here to share and show, and let's see how we can use some of these tools together. All right, let me screen share out. So Canva, for those of you who don't know, I love Canva. I cannot say that enough. I spend a lot of time inside of Canva doing some really fun, cool stuff. And I feel like they secretly dropped some stuff, though they probably sent it to our email to say, hey, we have these new features, but it wasn't like you log in and a big sign comes up. And from what I understand, I think these features are only available in the pro version, but I could be wrong. So without further ado, I'm going to show you what this is, and then I'll come to questions towards the end, but feel free to just drop them in now if you have them along the way. All right, so when you can create slides. If you didn't know that, yes, you can. It's really pretty cool in Canva. And you can export it as a PowerPoint. You cannot take your PowerPoint and bring it into Canva at this point. I think that this is an area that they could use a little up leveling in, is being able to import a little bit more and allowing for some more flexibility. But at this moment, it's a great tool to be able to use. I love their different templates they have for creating slides. So you can see they have a lot in here. And then in each one of these, they have tons and tons and tons of templates, and they're just building them out all the time. The pro version does have a few extra templates than the free version. But again, I oftentimes start with a template, and by the time I'm done rearranging and moving and doing, it doesn't look anything like the template. All right, 2 new features. Here's the first one. So if you go up under here in the present view, they have a whole new present and record section, right? So how many of you are familiar with Loom? And if you tell me that you're not, I'm going to tell you to go. I'm going to adjust my screen size here 1 second. If you tell me you're not familiar with Loom, go check out Tech Tuesdays. One of the first few videos, or it was about a month or so ago, that I did one on Loom and how to use it, because it's pretty great, fun software. So, I recorded this one already, but hold on, I'm going to copy this so I have it. So I'm going to delete this recording and we'll just start fresh so you can see it. So when you go down here you're going to go to present record. You'll see it's in beta version, so it can still be a little bit buggy is what that means. I haven't really found the bugs in it, but I found limitations. All right, so we're going to head over to the recording studio. It needs to access my camera, so hopefully you can still see me, because now I'm double recording, which is always weird. You can pick your microphone that you want to use. I'm using my Yeti for the other one, so I'll just hit start recording. Right. And then here you go. You're recording. So it says you're recording this screen only, not your notes, which is great. And you can see the little, the little circle of me in the corner. So you have to position yourself, do all the right looking at the camera, and then you just peruse through your slides. All right. So, really great to use if you're, I don't know, I think when you build out courses, there's something about seeing just the slides and not seeing somebody that's good for some of the stuff you have to share. But sometimes I think it's nice to see someone. And what happens is you end up resonating with a lot of your audience on a different level, right? There's different types of learners, and some people need that visual thing. I like having a little picture of someone because I like to see them. Even though I'm mostly focused on the slide, it's still nice to feel like, oh, I'm not alone. But that's what this does. So I'm going to end the recording. It's uploading. Seems to go pretty quick. I've tested out this a couple times now, and it was fast both times. All right, and I'm going to copy the link and I'll go back to editing. So it's saved right here. I haven't found a way to really be able to download the presentation to be able to upload it somewhere else. It seems like you would be able to do that, but I honestly have not figured it out. So, but we're going to put it in here so you can see it. Right. And then here you go. You're recording. So it says you're recording this screen. I'm going to fast forward. Really great to use if you're, I don't know. I think when you build out courses, there's something about, so I think it's a really nice feature. I don't know why they make it so it's not, seems to be easy to download, but let's check this one more time. If we download the video, I don't think that's going to work, but I'm going to try it and just see. So you can do that, but you can also then just share out the link with individuals. So if you're creating courses, maybe not the best thing to do because you're going to want to put it in your portal system. Some of your portals might allow for video embedding of websites and stuff, and then maybe you could do it. But in general, you could share this recording out with other individuals. So for those of you who watched the Loom presentation, you will know that how I ended up using these. Sometimes I will, when I work with like my assistant or something, I'll be like, oh, I need you to do this. And I can share out my screen. So it'd be really nice to sometimes talk through these slides. If it was like, hey, I'm looking at redesigning this or redoing this and using it that way, or just recording one of your presentations straight. And then if you were going to send it to the audience when you were done, you could share out this link with them. Okay, but still preparing. I'm going to go ahead and just show you the other feature while we're waiting. Well, I'm going to delete that. I'm going to show you the other feature. All right. So the other one in here is actually when you go to present. So I'm going to do a standard presentation. Hopefully you can see my screen even though I'm presenting. Down here at the very bottom right corner, there's a picture of these little people. And you can crowdsource questions. So if anybody wants to go right now, you can visit canva.live and you can enter this code right here. And when you do that, questions will appear here. So feel free to do it. You can ask a question. You can say hello. I don't really know who's watching at the moment because I'm not in my Facebook and I took down my double screens because we're rearranging and stuff. But I'll just sit on here. I'll just sit, excuse us. I'll just sit on here while I see if anybody pops in. But think about if you were giving a presentation and you were going through something and people had questions, they would be able to submit them to you. Not everybody sees it and you would be able to answer it as you're going through. So there's, I believe, a lot of power in this in making your presentation more interactive, right? So I'm trying to think about if you had something like a poll. I wouldn't do that in this program. I would leave it straight for, hey, if you have questions for me, the presenter, or want to make sure I'm addressing something. The other way you could use it, which I think would be really powerful, is if you have somebody that's helping moderate for you. You could do this and they could send you messages like, hey, speed up your presentation, you're behind. Like you could do some creative stuff where somebody's able to kind of help chat and kind of, I won't say talk you through your presentation, but really be able to guide you through that. So I'm not sure if anybody's watching right now. I know that I was late this morning because I had some other stuff that ran over to do it, but at any point, that's how you do it. I think it's really cool. I'm going to stop sharing. So both of these features, oh, my camera's a little bit blurry. Let's see if I can get it to, I can't get it to reset. Both of these features seem to have a lot of potential. I know the one, there we go. The one is still in beta mode and I can't say that I would, I love Loom, so I'm just going to stay on the Loom side and use it. Though I do like the ability to interact when I'm presenting and I can't monitor like the Zoom chat box. And if people could just put their stuff in here, I could monitor that. The downfall is other participants wouldn't be able to see what's happening, but that's not always a downfall. Sometimes that's better because then they just stay focused. All right, I'm going to jump back in, see if there were any questions. Your face is, I have the numbers. Oh, you can't see the numbers. So, Leanne, I should have gone back in there. So the numbers are, do you want me to try it again? I'll try it again real quick in case you're still on here. Let's see. Present. In just a moment, I'm going to share screen back. Leanne, I'll tell you the numbers and then you can do it if you would like, if you're still on here. So the numbers are 673 953. I'm going to drop it in the chat box too. 67. So if you go to canva.live, and Nikki, I see you. I actually saw your message, but I didn't have time to read it yet. So I definitely will get back to you. But I'll give it a second in case anybody wants to put any questions. So let me know if you have any other questions about the software. Oh, look, I'm here. That must be Leanne. It says anonymous on there now, but I know you were just trying to get in. If you're watching this, you can see what it looks like on my screen so that you can, if you wanted to, have people type in questions, me as the presenter would be able to see them. So I hope that helps. I hope that they continue to build some of this stuff out and take it to the next level, to respect that they're in the beta mode and that it's very, very simple. So for me, I probably won't use it tons and tons right at this moment, but I think that everybody's business is in different places and has different needs. And if you start using this, as always, please, 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 come back, report back, tell us how you used it. If you use it in a presentation, if you use it something. Oh, Leanne's, this is nice. I'm here. And Leanne's actually says the red with the LA and it says Leanne. So the anonymous, maybe that's Nikki. I'm going to say popping in this morning, maybe. But very exciting to be able to see this and interact with people. With that, I hope that you guys have a fantastic Tuesday and come join us in the Epic Elites. We're having a lot of fun over there. We had power hours this morning. And so it's some virtual co-working, which is really nice because I've had some people in there that wanted to get some extra help and have some extra questions answered. So we've been able to do that. And then everybody just sits and does their own thing and building up a community. So feel free to come join us over there as well. There's extra trainings and programs as well. And with that, that's all I have. And I will talk to you all later.